angle works. Oh my god. Okay, so today I'm talking about one of my favorite subjects as of lately. Mango, are you choking me? I just sat on my cat. Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Natasha, for those of you who don't know me, and for those of you who do, you know that this week I said I'd be talking about law of attraction. This is a topic I am just crazy about, and if you follow me, you know I've been super into it, especially since I read The Secret. So if you haven't read The Secret, I highly recommend that you do, because this challenge that I'm about to talk about is all about the law of attraction, manifesting the life you want, creating a more positive and happy environment for yourself and others. So this law of attraction calendar is what I'm talking about. I posted this today in my Instagram story, but I'm also going to post it as a solid link so people can just print it out if they want to. I printed mine out. I kind of cut it a little roughly, but this is what it looks like. So on each day I have a different challenge. None of these things cost money, by the way. Honestly, the only thing I could see costing money are the first two, and it's literally like less than $1 that you're going to be spending on these items. So I want to really dive in today and talk about this, and yeah, I'm ready to get started. Let's go. Alright, you guys, so I'm just going to go through each day, day by day, and talk about what the meanings are of them. Some of them may seem like more common sense things, others may seem a little more like, I don't really know what you mean by that. So I just wanted to dive in deeper and talk about it. So the first thing I have on my April 2019 Law of Attraction calendar is to create a vision board. So this is something that I've already done, but it's not done by any means. I know I'm going to keep adding to it, so I think it's important to leave some empty space. If you are feeling completely inspired, go all out, and you don't even have to listen to me about this, but I'm telling you, I find myself being inspired at the most random moments sometimes, and I find myself wanting to add things to my board, and I just created this a few days ago. So vision board, that's one of the things I said might cost money, but honestly, you guys, I can't see this costing you more than like $1. I think I spent 50 cents on a poster board, and then I already had like markers and magazines and stuff like that. So that's what I use to create my vision board. You can definitely use whatever you want. You can use actual items. You could use paint, crayons, colored pencils. And if you don't want to spend any money at all, I've heard that people do electronic vision boards now. I just want to make sure this is something you guys can easily look at every single day, whether you're passing by it. I'm putting mine up in my closet. That way my girlfriend doesn't have to look at it when she doesn't want to, but I get to look at it every single morning when I get up, because that's where I go in the morning to change. And every single night I still go in there because I'm putting my laundry away and whatever. So I'm seeing that at least twice a day still, and I'm loving it actually. It's actually really helping me envision that life that I want. This is something that I think is really important to do in that first week, just because it's something you're going to look at all the time, and it's actually going to make your dreams feel more alive, I guess I could say. So yeah, that's the first thing I have on the challenge. So the second thing I have here is to start a gratitude journal. So the gratitude journal, this is the other thing, and this is the only other thing actually that should cost you any money, if any at all. So I didn't buy a physical journal myself. I keep a gratitude journal just in a notebook. So I tend to write what I'm grateful for, and I'm trying to get into doing this every single day. So this is something I'm still struggling with a little bit, but honestly I've noticed my mood significantly improves when I'm doing something like this. So a gratitude journal is basically just writing a list of what you're feeling grateful for that day. You can list 5 things, 10 things. I say to try to aim for 5 things a day. And I know some of you will probably say this sounds difficult, but honestly, it could be the simplest of things or the most complex of things. Whatever you are feeling, it can be as easy as, I'm grateful for my pets. I'm grateful for my significant other. I'm grateful for the plants that surround me. I'm grateful for having a car that I can drive to work and to school or wherever I may need to go. And I'm grateful for this roof over my head. I just listed 5 things right there, and they're all pretty simple, but I didn't have to think about them much. And that's what I want you guys to realize, that this shouldn't be something you feel is time consuming or something you can't do because it'll just take forever. Really, it takes only a couple of minutes to sit there and write what you're grateful for. And if you start your morning out this way, I can guarantee that you're going to be starting the day on the right foot. Okay, so I realized I wasn't holding it up high enough for you guys here. So I just want to hold this up and show you guys. As you can see, I do have something every single day, but I promise you guys, these are all pretty simple tasks. Some of them might be a little more difficult than others, but honestly, none of them should be that hard for you to achieve, I hope. So for the 3rd day here, I have list 10 people that you're grateful for. This one's pretty much just common sense, and I want you to add this into your gratitude journal that you made the day before. And just what it is, what it says. I mean, list 10 people that you are grateful for, that you're happy are in your life, that you love having a part of your life. Or even people that have inspired you to do certain things in your life that you've achieved or are trying to achieve right now. It can be really anyone that you feel grateful for. The next one I have here is to tell someone how much you appreciate them. I cannot tell you how good it makes someone feel to get words of affirmation. That's something that I personally love and I need to hear decently often, and I'm glad I have a significant other that does it for me. But I need those words of affirmation because I need to know that, you know, I'm loved, that I'm doing good things in life, and that I am inspiring people. And honestly, if you're not getting it from anyone else, make sure you're giving those words to yourself. Please make sure you are making sure you're giving yourself kind words, because you need those inspirational and appreciative words to just keep you moving along. And honestly, this is going to make someone else feel so good if you just randomly go and tell someone how much you appreciate having them in your life. Imagine how good you feel when someone tells you something like that. And if no one has, imagine how good it would make you feel. That energy that you give out is just going to come right back at you. So please, please, please do this. On Friday, I have something pretty simple. It says, smile, it's Friday, and why not? So I want you guys to just make sure that even if the days seem to start out bad or whatever it may be, just try to smile through it. Just try to put on a smile, put on a happy face, and honestly, just smiling and laughing a little and just kind of letting it go, it makes me feel a lot better, a lot more happy, and a lot more like, wow, I'm just being silly, you know? So make sure you're smiling, guys. And then Saturday, I have meditate before bed. So meditation, for those of you who haven't ever done meditation, practice meditation before, I'm still new to it myself. I don't do it all the time, but I do it when I'm particularly stressed out, particularly overwhelmed. But honestly, this is something that I'm trying to incorporate more into my life. Meditation makes you feel really good and at ease, and it's just a good way to kind of let go at the end of the day. This is something some people do in the morning, some people like to do it at night. I prefer to do it at night, but that's just me. Whatever you want or whatever makes you comfortable, I guess, just go for it. So for those of you who haven't, that's where I'm going. Sorry, I'm going on a rant here. I use an app. So it's called Calm. So this has guided meditation and it's free. You can pay for certain packages, but this one that I'm using is just free, and it is a 7-day guided meditation that is just really easy to listen to and gets you into the motions of practicing meditation without thinking about things too hard or wondering if you're doing it right. Because it's guided and it's new, it's like for beginners, you know, you're going to not feel overwhelmed by this process. It actually should make you feel pretty good. So the next thing I have on there, I'm so excited about it. I actually had to re-record this because I actually skipped over meditation because I was so excited about Sunday's Law of Attraction Challenge, which is a TED Talk. So I love TED Talks. They make me feel amazing and they make me feel so inspired, and there are hundreds of TED Talks out there. I don't care which one you guys do, just pick one. It ranges for the time. I say that they're probably between 10 and 20 minutes long depending on what one you're looking at, but I like to choose ones that are particularly for creatives. But whatever is relatable to your life, pick one of those and get inspired. Alright, so moving on to Monday the 8th. So Monday the 8th is 24 hours of positivity. Oh my gosh, this one's gonna be a little hard for some, and I did it on a Monday on purpose. I did this on a Monday because I know how hard it is to feel motivated, inspired, get back in that work mode when it's a Monday. But that's why I made it on a Monday. I want you to make it a goal to just be positive all day long. Do not let anything get in the way of you being happy. 24 hours of positivity, you guys. That's what I'm asking for. Turn things around. Something happened. Okay, move along. Keep going. Make it work. And just, you know, keep chugging along, you guys. Seriously. I'm going to be going with this Law of Attraction Challenge too. And trust me, Mondays are also really hard for me. But I believe in all of you, and I believe in myself too. All right, so April 9th. So I have Shake Your Booty. That seems like such a silly one, but honestly, who's mad when they shake their butt? How can you be mad and shake your butt? That's what I want you to ask yourself. That's why I put that on there. So I don't care when you do this. Whenever you feel like you need a good booty shaking, do it. All right, next day, I have Hug or Kiss Someone. So I know some of you will probably say, oh, I don't have like a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Who am I supposed to hug or kiss? You don't have to hug or kiss your boyfriend or girlfriend. You can go hug one of your friends or hug a coworker or hug a family member. You don't have to hug your significant other. Although that's easy, that's definitely the easy way to go, I just want you to hug or kiss someone that you love or care about. So whoever that may be, just do it. And what do I have next here? Okay, the next thing I have is read something inspiring. So this one's going to be a little easier for me because I've been reading a lot of motivational books lately and stuff. So this is something that I'm probably just going to read. Continue reading the book that I've been reading, which is the 5 a.m. Club. So that has been super inspiring for me right now, but this could be as easy as just finding motivational quotes and taking a look at all of them, screenshotting them and saving them so you can go back and look at them. Just find something inspiring to read to get you going for the day. All right, and Friday the 12th, I have set a specific goal. So now we're getting into our goal setting a little bit more. I want you to be so specific about this goal, every detail, because how are you supposed to visualize a goal and actually achieve it if you don't really know what that goal entails? I want you to get so deep into it and just write it out. Write it out, write it out, write it out. Because you know what, it's going to make you feel like, wow, like this feels almost real because I've wrote it out and detailed what my goal is and what it is that I want to achieve. And the other thing is, I want you to write it out as if you already achieved it. I don't want you to write it out as I want this or I hope this happens. No, say that you are. Part of the law of attraction is doing these things, but saying and acting as if you're actually doing them already. So this is part of the challenge as well as living as if, but I want you to write it as if. So let's try to think of an example here. I don't really want to give away mine right now, but I'm gonna try to think of an example. Okay, so all right, let's say I am buying a house, okay? Or I would like to manifest the house of my dreams. So in specific goal writing, I would write, I am living on a house on Sunset Boulevard with 3 floors and 7 bathrooms and 12 bedrooms with wood floors, beautiful kitchen countertops, they're granite by the way, a clawfoot tub that's in front of a big beautiful window. This is part of my ensuite with my master bedroom, and you know, I'm just making this up as I go, but notice that I'm saying this as if I'm living this already. That's what I want you to write your goals out, as if you're just already doing it. All right, so next, what do I have? I have list 10 things that you're grateful for. So we already covered this. That one's pretty much, you already know what that means. So the next one I have here is declutter and make room for positivity. So when I say declutter, I do not just mean your house, but I mean your soul. So, oh, that just got really deep. Decluttering, I do mean partially that you should declutter your house, because honestly, I can't focus on things as much when my apartment's messy. I can't really function as well when I feel like I'm in a messy environment. But I also mean just like decluttering, looking inside and getting rid of those negative, crappy thoughts that you're having and replacing them with good and positive thoughts. That's what I meant by decluttering and making room for that positive energy. Okay, so sorry if it seemed like I just cut off. That was really weird. My camera just like shut off. Anyway, so as I was saying the next thing, which is sharing your dream life with someone. So this could be really anyone. Once again, just share it with someone that's close to you or share it with a family member. It doesn't really matter. I just want you to get your dreams out there and put them out in the open. I want everyone to know what your life is going to be like, what you're going to have, what you aspire to be, because again, it's about putting that energy out there, because eventually you're going to get it back. It's about being patient though, you guys. So the next thing I have here is to tell someone that you love them. And you could say that's like easy for me because I live with my significant other, but honestly, I want you to call someone and just tell them you love them. Send a message, send a letter, call your freaking mom, like tell someone that you love them and that you care about them. And honestly, that is just like a positive and amazing thing to do anyway. The next thing I have is to do a random act of kindness. That one's kind of self-explanatory, so I won't go too into detail. I feel like this video is starting to get a little long, so I'm sorry you guys. And the next thing I have is to write down the best part of your day. So this can also go in your gratitude journal if you would like, but I just want you to, at the end of the day, write down the best thing that happened to you that day. It doesn't even have to be anything extreme. It can be as simple as, I finished this project today and it looked amazing. My cat did a flip in the air and it was super cool. I took a walk and it was beautiful out. It doesn't have to be anything wild. Just whatever the best part of your day is, I want you to write it down. The next thing I have is living as if. So this is also kind of playing into setting that specific goal, but I want you to live as if you're already living your dream life. I want you to just do things and say things as if you already have the life that you have been manifesting. The next thing is wake up and declare positivity. So once you get out of bed, I want you to just say it out loud. I want you to say, today's going to be a good day. Today, all the things that I want to happen are going to happen for me. Today, nothing is going to get in the way of my happiness. I want you to declare that that day is going to be a positive, happy, good day. 22nd, Monday, list 10 reasons why you love yourself. This is so important, and I definitely want you guys to be talking about why you love yourself. You should always, always, always make sure that you are making time for self-love, and this is part of that, is reminding yourself why you're so awesome. You have some really awesome characteristics and personality traits, and you are so different and unique compared to everyone else that you should love yourself. You should be having 10 things at least that you can say about yourself that you find amazing. And if you don't, well, this might be a little bit of a challenge for you if you feel like you don't have that, but I promise that you do. I think you are all beautiful people, and I think that you all have something amazing to offer to the world. 23rd, replace a negative thought with a positive one. What's that day on? That's on a Tuesday. Okay, so I don't really have to give an example, I guess, for this one, but this one's pretty much common sense too. So once you start having a negative or crappy thought, I want you to take that and turn it around into a positive. The 24th, I have compliment someone that you love. So that one's also pretty much common sense. 25th, wake up grateful for everything. So when I say this, I literally want you to wake up, and when I say everything, I'm not joking. I want you to wake up and be grateful that you have a roof over your head. Step on the ground, and I want you to be grateful for the ground that you walk on. I want you to be grateful for the water running through your shower, grateful for the food that's in your fridge, grateful for the person that you live with, grateful for the family that you have, grateful for the job that you have, grateful for the work that you're doing. I literally want you to be grateful for every moment of your life, because those moments are building up to the moments that you're going to love so much. And I want you to appreciate everything that you have right now, because again, it's about giving that good energy out to the world, and you're gonna get it back. The next thing I have here is to go out of your way to help someone. I don't think people do this enough. It's just something I felt needed to be on there. I want you to really try and help someone out, and this can be something really simple too. If you want to do something more complex, or like donate to some type of cause, go for it. Whatever it may be, I just want you to go out of your way to help someone out that day. The 27th, I have to slow down and breathe. So I think this is a Saturday, by the way. I think that people are always constantly just like go, 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 and like we need to just get things done, and then on our days that we finally have off, there's more things to do. I want you to just sit down, relax, and tell yourself it's okay to just take a day for yourself. Just breathe, relax, tell yourself you don't need to be going 100 miles per hour at all time, and it's important that you're providing yourself with that self-love and self-care, and sometimes your body needs to just slow down. The 28th, I have to look for inspiration in your surroundings. So this again could really be anything. I just want you to look around and figure out what inspires you. Sometimes I feel like we don't take enough time to just like look at things and realize how beautiful and inspiring they can really be. Sometimes I find myself just sitting out on my porch because I just need to take a minute to sit there and look outside and be like, wow, this is my life. This is where I live. This is beautiful. I'm inspired to paint now, or I'm inspired to write, or I'm inspired to make a video now. Something out there just I don't know, it inspires me and gives me good energy and makes me feel grateful and positive. Even taking a walk, that has really inspired me before. Noticing things that I didn't know before because I didn't take the time to just slow down. So just look around and you'll find inspiration everywhere. The 29th, we're so close to being done, you guys. So the 29th, I have do something that makes you feel good. So this could again be anything. I don't think I need to explain this one. Just do something that makes you feel good. And the last one I have is just to let it go and trust the universe. You guys, for those of you who aren't into all of the law of attraction stuff, I understand that that may sound kind of cheesy to you, but honestly, I trust the universe so much, and I already see all of these amazing things that are manifesting their way into my life, and I honestly can't thank the universe enough for the life that it has given me. I've definitely had some hardships, downfalls, and I've definitely had some moments where I wanted to give up. But honestly, I declared this year, January 2019, I declared that I was going to make the most out of this year, and I was going to really try to chase my dreams and better myself and realize that the world is not out to get me. I never was a super negative person to begin with, but I did start to feel pretty down at points. So just thanking the universe for what it's giving me and the opportunities. And I find that the more positive and optimistic I am about the things that I want in life, the more I see good things coming my way. It's so weird how there's days that I just talk about something and then bam, something happens that makes me feel like, wow, that was really weird how that just manifested its way into my life. And I'm not going to talk about anything too in depth because I don't want to give anything away, but I can see really amazing things happening in the future, and I'm really excited about all of it. And I hope that you guys will all just take this advice and just learn to let it go and trust that the universe is on your side if you are letting out that positive, good energy. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I know that was a long video, so I appreciate those of you who have stuck through it all the way to the end, and I will see you next week. Next week I'm actually going to show you my vision board, and I'm going to go over everything that I have on there and why I put it on there and when I hope to achieve these goals. So stick around for next week. If you don't follow me already, again, follow me on Instagram at Natasha G. Gray. Twitter as well is Natasha G. Gray. And that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys have an amazing night, and I'll see you next week. Bye.